Come on, guys, let's go. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm the cat gardener. My name is Diana and I have a mini urban garden in St. Louis. Actually, for the entire last week, I have not gardened at all, and that's because I went back to China, back to my roots to visit my 92-year-old grandmother, as well as some other family members. I was born in Shanghai, and my Chinese heritage, my culture, is the reason why I love to eat so much. It's the reason why I love to cook. And that's why I love to garden, so that I can have fresh tasting vegetables. I always loved eating as a kid, especially because our cuisine puts a lot of emphasis on balancing meat and a lot of vegetables. We also care a lot for seasonality, basically eating according to what's in season, because that's when we know things are the freshest and taste the best. So it was really nice to go home and see my family, eat a lot of food that we don't have here in the West, such as bamboo, stuff that I really missed eating. After Shanghai, I took a little trip to Tokyo, the land of all things cute. And they have these gachapons, which are capsule toys where you insert money and try your luck at getting a blind toy. And I happened to come across this series that I think is perfect for my cat gardener avatar. So I'll have to find a way to incorporate this into my videos in the future. Now I'm back and I'm curious to see how my vegetables have been faring without me. Before I left, I put row covers like that over everything here, all of these containers. I was afraid the frost would come, and luckily the temperatures were pretty moderate and there was no frost, but I'm still glad I did the row covers anyway because it keeps all of the falling leaves out, because it's kind of annoying to have to pick it out of all of your vegetables. And additionally, it keeps the squirrels out because this time of the year they're digging like crazy, burying their nuts and stuff. My little Halloween display. Out here in the front yard, I get really good southern sunlight, so overwintering things is very possible here, even though we can get very bitter cold winters. I just throw a row cover on, and as long as there's sunlight, things can really thrive. So I planted a lot of cold-tolerant stuff like bok choy here. This is a really beautiful bouquet of mustard. There, I've got some, it's a hybrid of spinach and mustard. A bunch of radishes here. Napa cabbage. These two are arugula, and they're quite small. But with arugula, I'm not too worried because it grows so fast, and the frost hasn't come yet, so we still have time for it to get bushier. Back there, I have daikon growing, Japanese radish. And here, I love all these rosettes of tatsoi I've got going here. Some salad greens here, some kale over there, more napa cabbage, super prolific. And then here I've got some carrots here. That's it for the vegetables in the front yard, and now I want to take you to the back where it's a very different light situation. So the back faces north, and that means that it gets way less light during the winter time, maybe only a little bit during the afternoon, and that's it. So it's a very difficult place to overwinter anything, and I didn't want it to be confined by that space, so that's basically why I moved my garden out front, because I wanted to be smart about gardening and go where the light was. We're here in the backyard, and you can see that it's pretty shrouded by darkness. So I use it for my summer crops, but for winter stuff, it's too dark to grow much. Though I have to say, even though it doesn't receive a lot of light, I'm still able to get some tomatoes to ripen, and it's November, so I think that's pretty awesome. So realizing there was way more light on the other side of the fence out here in my parking lot, I then decided to extend my garden into the parking lot because there's way more light here during the winter especially. Like if you look over there, there's still sunflowers going in my neighbor's yard, even in November. All right, so back to how I managed to extend my garden out here in the parking lot. This used to be an empty space, and then I put in a raised bed, and you can overwinter a lot of stuff just by putting it under a row cover. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. For next week, I promise you a more comprehensive gardening vlog, a more classical one. But if you liked today's video, please hit the like button down below, subscribe to my channel for updates, and I'll see you next time. Bye.